Good morning. So, as a continuation part of paragraph writing, let us discuss some more points how we can build a paragraph effectively, creatively, and interestingly to the reader. Because the ultimate goal is here to like how we project our ideas and what is the response of a reader. Reader. So, in this way, we have to maintain the idea or the concept which we have started, and always it should go with a title. Sometimes we write five titles to the paragraph, sometimes we don't, but we can understand what is a central idea. So here we go with some more examples and we practice paragraph writing. So paragraph writing, it's a completely writing skill that we need to put into practice. We have to write, we have to continue writing. And how do you write? So that question would come. So what is the source you need? So only the reading is the main source. So we can select anything, we can select any newspaper article, a textbook, um, a lesson, an idea, whatever the things you think of, but you have to project that idea on paper and you have to develop a paragraph by satisfying and completing the needs like introduction, explanation, and conclusion without any titles. The idea itself flows. The idea itself flows into the words that we need to think, practice, and do. And one more thing is, whenever we want to write a paragraph, we simply don't start. We have to think. We should have a rough sketch. First of all, we should write on a rough note. On a rough note, first of all, you have some source. Yesterday we have examined like I like mangoes. So we know general information about mangoes. If you want to go for more details like what are the varieties, what are the famous places, okay, how it is importing and exporting to the foreign countries, all these kind of information could be collected. So information could be collected first, okay. So then we have to write a rough paragraph, rough sketch of the paragraph. We have to write it, we have to generate ideas, we have to construct sentences, meaningful sentences, interlinked and supporting ideas could be noted continuously, and it should flow. And at the end of the paragraph, it should leave, we can't leave any topic observed, like the reader may expect what would be the next sentence, you know. So that we should not do. In this way, we have to keep it in idea that all these fields could be covered well: introduction, explanation, and conclusion. So that's the reason we better go for a rough sketch. Always it is better to write a rough paragraph. Fine. After reading, after writing the rough particular paragraph and you read it once, we have to read it. Then we get more information, and we may think that we should go for a betterment by using appropriate words, okay, quotations, all such kind of idioms. So there we can project our language skills. There we can project our language skills. So in this way we have to do this after reading our own paragraph for one time or two times, and we have to jot down again with the same idea by improving the writing part, so these are the steps we need to follow. Generally, when you do write paragraphs, because the pattern of examination, because we read lessons, we write, we practice question and answers. So in the examination hall, um, when you write an answer to a particular question, you start writing paragraph itself. Without writing paragraphs, we don't write answers. This is not a single word answer nor a sentence answer, because of course we have such questions too, but for essay type of questions we have to go with a paragraph writing. So how do you start? What is the introduction that you go with the topic? So these are the things that we need to consider. So let us see the exercises and other activities in our paragraph 2 today, paragraph writing 2. So at the same time, keeping punctuation marks also equally important. so that that knowledge should be there, and we have to follow the instructions. Fine. So write a paragraph with the following first sentence. My dog Chomp is my favorite pet. So here my dog Champ, the name of the dog is Champ, is my favorite pet. So generally people like pets, pet dogs, pet animals. So my dog Chomp is my favorite pet. Yes, that means we can imagine that there would be some more pets. Okay, among them Champ is the dear one or the favorite one. Fine. So it is very cute. Yeah, if you remember the Toto's description, it's a very cute and tiny pet with a with white color skin and beautiful light cream color skin, fur that we are talking about. You are describing the dog here. So how do we so we are using adjectives describing words. Fine. So we bought it. We brought or bought. So it could be anything, brought or bought. Okay. So we bought it at the age of just 1 month baby. Okay. We bought it from Delhi, for example. Okay. We bought it from Delhi, Hyderabad. You can mention place, the details of the dog here. Why it is favorite one, how does it look like, and where did you get it from. So we are fulfilling these questions. The day one started, it has become the favorite of all our family members. It runs everywhere, it follows me everywhere. It plays with a ball. And entertains our family members. Okay. My kids play with it daily. It goes for a walk in the evening. It barks on the street dogs, and it makes friendship with the other pet animals in our colony. So how we are talking about? We are describing the dog, how its activities and its genes, maybe the characteristics that we can discuss. And whenever I go to a village, or if I don't go home, it waits for me. When I reach home, it comes to me very lovingly and caringly. It very and it follows my actions. Whenever I do an exercise, it also practice. So like this we have to develop anything related to the interlinking ideas. The supporting sentences could be about the dog and other activities. So we love our pet, and it is very amiable, loving. It cares us a lot. Okay. It barks on the strangers. Okay. It sometimes it does naughty things too. It brings clothes from a neighbor's family or something like that we can write. And it likes pedigree. It likes to eat pedigree and milk. So how we are talking about, how we are developing a paragraph here. So in this way we have to go through the interlinking ideas and supporting ideas, and we have to write a meaningful paragraph. Sometimes in the examination they ask us to build a paragraph within 150 words or 200 words. Sometimes we need not to count the words, but we should have an idea whether we have filled the paragraph, meaningful paragraph. So you can exceed or decrease, but it should be a meaningful. So that way we have to practice. We can't go on prolonging whatever the main content, depending on the question, depending on the marks we have to write. For example, if it is for a 5 marks question, and the examiner asked you to write a paragraph on the same question, my dog Chomp is my favorite pet, you have to write a meaningful paragraph of 10 to 12 lines. That is more than enough. In those 10 to 12 lines we can wind up the idea. How does it look like, what are the activities, and how do you like it, and in this way we can conclude. Fine. But we need not to go for pages and pages. We need not to fill all the pages like 1, 2, 3 pages. So no, it becomes an essay and it is not a paragraph. And first of all, your marks are only 5 there. So 10 to 12 meaningful sentences, 10 to 12 lines, 10 to 12 or 15, depending on the demand of the examiner. Sometimes they mention about 150 to 200 words, or sometimes a meaningful, so half page. The measurement can be half page, and we have to be careful that our idea is continuing. We are not diverting, or yes, the idea is not diverting or something. For example, in the same topic, you are discussing about only the pet here. Sometimes if you go for there are varieties of, you are talking about your favorite pet, so we need not to go for the types of pets, their species, the countries, how the people treat. No need to write all these points, because it is related to your own topic, your dog, your champ, your favorite. So that is enough here. We need not to describe the history of dogs here, all the dogs, okay, the breeds. So we need not to write here. It doesn't demand. Fine. So in this way we have to think, act and write. So that is one thing that we need to keep in mind. So fine. In activity 2 we have a paragraph. Let us go with the ideas. Read the following paragraph. Identify the topic sentence. Locate supporting ideas. Share with your partner. So it is a paid activity. So fine, we just do it. Fine. I had a wonderful time when I visited my uncle's village for the first time. As soon as I reached the village, I went to his fields and helped him in ploughing the fields with the help of oxen. After that, uncle took me to the village market, where I saw not only sheep, goats, oxen, but also from fresh vegetables and fruits. Also farm fresh vegetables and fruits. On Saturday, we went to the temple. I had to leave the village the next day as my holidays came to an end. So, what is the topic sentence? My holiday trip. Okay, visiting a village. Okay, visiting an uncle. So these are related here: holidays, visiting village, and uncle's place. Okay, holiday trip. So topic sentence is my holidays, or my visit in holidays, my holiday trip. Okay, or visiting uncle's place. Supporting ideas. So I had a wonderful time when I visited my uncle's village. So the tense, writing the tense also. So the tense which you use, because if you are talking about a past incident, we write it in past tense, right? It has some relevance in general, or then we can go with the present tense too. So we have to continue the same. Whichever the tense you start, we have to continue the same to the end of the paragraph. So here we can observe, I had a wonderful time when I visited my uncle's village. So it is a past incident that he is sharing here. For the first time, as soon as I reached the village, I went to his fields and helped him in ploughing the fields with the help of oxen. After that, uncle took me to the village market, where I saw not only sheep, goats, oxen, but also farm fresh vegetables and fruits. It was a market. Yeah, that's related point. And fruits. On Saturday, we went to the temple. I had to leave the village the next day as my holidays came to an end. Fine. That means maybe 4 to 5 days or 1 week of time. So on Saturday, he mentioned in the conclusion, on Saturday. That means the next day comes Sunday. So it is understandable, and we can understand that he returned on Sunday. So it is complete. Where did he go? He went to his uncle's place. What did he do? He helped him there. How did he spend time? He visited the market and the temple. When did he come back? So on the next day. That means on Sunday, on the last day of his holidays, he came back. So it has fulfilled the visiting, spending time, and conclusion. I mean coming back. So these things can be observed. Okay. Yeah, we can add some more points also here. For example, vegetable and fruits. And my uncle took some fresh vegetables and fruits and we went home. After reaching home, my aunt prepared delicious food and we enjoyed the food in the night. We had a spicy dinner with my cousins and all of us laid down in the backyard of our uncle's place. It was a moonlight day and we had fun and entertainment. We played few games by sitting indoors. Like this you can extend. So that was really beautiful. And the next day morning, that was Saturday, all of us went to temple. After having the last dinner on Saturday, I woke up early in the morning on Sunday and I had my breakfast and came back to my place. We can develop the same ideas. It depends. Yeah, one more thing, whenever we ask to write a paragraph, this writing part differs from one to one, because I'm when it is a common or a general paragraph and the examiner, so individuals, the students or the persons, they come with their own ideas. We write our own ideas and we jot down the points. So it need not to be the same paragraph that can be projected by all the students. No, it is only the idea. How do you write? What are the sentences you frame? Vocabulary, language skills, your presentation skills. These things can be examined. Fine. So these things can be examined. So they are different from individual to individual. We need not to worry about our friends' description or their pattern, their work, their model. No, it is individual. We have our own writing skills. So it is individual and it can be tested individually. There is no comparison at all. Only we think about the paragraph, whether you fulfill the areas, whether you fulfill the all fields of writing a paragraph. Okay, are you aware with your spelling mistakes? So spellings, that is also important. We should not write spelling mistakes in our writing part. Writing part means you have to be careful with the spellings. So there we exhibit our language skills. So we need to be cautious about this and always remember to write a rough sketch. Of course, it may not be possible in the examination to write a rough sketch, time consuming, all these things, but if you practice before the examination, of practicing like writing paragraphs for 1 to 3 times, same topic 1 to 3 times, okay, 2 to 3 times, not 1 to 3 times, 2 to 3 times, minimum of 2 times, and 3 times is more better. So in this way, if you practice, it helps you to do well and fast and quickly you can write a paragraph in the examination. Okay, within the given time you can write a paragraph. You can build a beautiful paragraph. Only thing is we have to have ideas. And these ideas, the practicing different paragraphs, it helps you to get some points to the paragraph which you have got in the examination. Fine. So they are interlinked. All the writing, all the reading, all observations, they do help us in our career, in our writing part. Whenever we use them spontaneously, the ideas they project. Fine. So here they have given, read the topic sentences given below. Select the supporting sentences and closing sentences from the sentence bank. Write a paragraph. Okay. My best friend is a great person. Reading is my favorite hobby. I really enjoy school. So these are the three topics they have given and are asking us to select few. So I can okay. So we select I really reading is my favorite hobby. Fine. We select a topic. Reading is a my favorite hobby. So when I am tired, I can relax with a good book. Reading is my favorite hobby here. So when I am tired, I can relax with a good book. I can forget my problems by reading a good book. I don't like some kinds of books at all because there are so many books to read. I have my choice of hundreds of subjects. My idea of heaven is a quiet weekend with a book. I, like how it is projecting. First sentence, reading is my favorite hobby. So when do you read? When your hobby, but sometimes they we have particular timings for even to fulfill our hobbies. So when I am tired, I can relax with a good book. So whenever I am tired, I relax with a good book. So that is the next second sentence. Then I can forget my problems by reading a good book. When I am tired, so next immediate sentence is I can forget my problems by reading a good book. I don't like some kinds of books at all because there are so many books to read. I have my choice of hundreds of subjects. Fine. My idea of heaven is a quiet weekend with a book. Okay. So here they're talking about the interest. That is my favorite hobby is reading. I read books whenever I'm tired. I read a book and I feel good. Okay. What my I don't. I can forget my problems by reading a good book. I don't like some kinds of books because there are plenty of varieties, comics, tragedies, dramas, and other subjects. So plenty books are available. So we don't read all genres. So that's a historical, economics, so statistics, whatever it is. So we select a particular genre and we go with fiction, imaginary, non-fiction. So these kind of um, biographies, autobiographies. So we are giving the varieties of books here. So we can select our own area of interest and we just go with the reading. So in this way, so these 5 sentences make a meaningful paragraph. The supporting ideas, because there are so many books to read. I have my choice of hundreds of subjects. My idea of heaven is a quiet weekend with a book. So yeah, that much interest you have. Instead of saying a hobby, reading is passion, you can say reading is my passion. So you want to read a number of books, okay, and you relax with a book. So generally it becomes a part of our activity, our life, that we just do reading whenever you find time. Fine. So they have given some ideas here. check spelling and grammar before writing the final draft. Include sentences related to the topic sentence. So we have already discussed, we need to be careful with spellings. That is equally important, and include sentence related to the topic sentences. And before writing the final draft, see, here they didn't mention one or two times, it may be more than. Before going to the final draft, you have to be careful with the sentences, words, vocabulary, the presentation skills. Is there any unnecessary information that we are projecting here? All this can be filtered. We have to observe, reread and recompose the paragraph with the same ideas in a better way. So narrate in a paragraph and adventure you had on a tour, outing or picnic. So here just imaginary. So so far we discussed that there should be a source for writing, so that may be reading. Okay, after reading you can write. At the same time, if you know, you have an idea without reading anything, imaginary, the situational and some experiences of us, we can write. How did you spend your school days? For example, if I ask you, how did you spend your school days? So that we need not to go for a source of reading. We can just think about our past, our school days, how did we spend time, who were our friends, how was our school, the atmosphere, what did you learn, not subject wise. Yeah, friends, best friends and teachers, favorite teachers. So these things can be jotted down without any source here. It is only our experience, our real life experience. So then we can jot. Only thing is we should have a command and language. We should know the related words and we can implement. We can write a paragraph. Okay, fine. So here they have given imaginary talk. Narrate in a paragraph an adventure you had on a tour, outing, picnic. So how do we start? Okay, let us try a paragraph. So paragraph writing. So an adventure. My school days, for example. So this is going to be the main idea, the title. Actually we don't write a title for paragraph, we just go with, but here for an idea, like what is the idea we are implementing and improving, that should be an adventure in my school days. Yeah, so generally school days means past tense, we can go with the past tense. When I was in ninth class, so no, yeah. So we have, how do we write? So the starting is not getting an idea, so we just move to the next. uh, In my school days, when I was in ninth class, standard, we went to we had a tour to Vizag. I, with my friends and teacher, had splendid time. It was a memorable tour. Memorable tour. An adventurous tour. Adventurous tour. Because on the last day of our tour, when we were playing in the beach. We are playing in Ramakrishna Beach. Yeah, Ramakrishna Beach is a famous beach in Vizag. So we can write. This is like our idea, that information we are aware about Vizag, and Vizag is like main thing we remember, beaches. Suddenly, 6 years old baby went into a 6 years old baby of the a 6 years old baby of a 6 years old baby went inside the water. Suddenly, a 6 years old baby, she belongs to the native. She belonged to Vizag. When and her parents were shouting and pleading for help. So immediately I risked to save the child, and I was successful to successful to get the child safe because yeah, it was only safe, it was only possible, no need of, it was only possible, so successful to get the child safe, um, because I'm a I was a champion. I was a champion in swimming. So that day was really swimming. Her parents her parents were happy and thanked me a lot and it was a great feeling to me too, because my skill of swimming saved a child. So child and we returned home with satisfaction and with the satisfaction and happiness. See, let us see. This is a rough sketch that we can see here. Yeah, an adventure in my school days. In my school days, when I was in 9th standard, we had a tour. Yeah, we have to check our grammar, prepositions, articles. We had a tour. We had a tour to Vizag. I, with my friends and teachers, had splendid time. It was a memorable tour and an adventurous too. Memorable and an adventurous too. Because on the last day of our tour, when we were playing in Ramakrishna beach, suddenly a 6 years old baby, so we mentioned here baby, girl baby, old baby went inside of the water. She belonged to Vizag. Her parents belonged to inside of the water. She belonged to Vizag. It's a problem with no problem. She belong to old baby went inside of the water. Went inside of the water. She belonged to Vizag. Suddenly, her parents were shouting and pleading for help. So immediately I risked to save the child, and I was successful to get the child safe because I was a champion in swimming. Her parents were happy and thanked me a lot, and it was great feeling to me too because my skill of swimming saved a child, you know, saved a child. Skill of swimming saved a child. Saved a child. Fine, it is there. And we return home with satisfaction and happiness. So, like how? It's a general thing, it is an experience that we have gone through, and how do we do? So, these are the things that we need to keep in mind, and we have to do it. We can develop some more points, but this is the central idea because you talked about a memorable event, a school tour of adventures, because adventurous. So, some adventure, you had an adventure because swimming in the river and the ponds is easy, but in a beach is a little difficult even for a professional swimmers. Okay, and at age of 9th standard means at the age of 14 to 15 years of age, risking a child. Okay, so this is like, so that we brought this the idea. Okay, so all of you have to practice this and do focus on writing part, generate your ideas, and whenever you think about some topic, better you jot down the points whenever you fresh thoughts in a notebook, a small you can keep a small pocket notebook and a pen with you always. If you are working on a topic, then you better write down whatever the thoughts are, whatever the ideas you get, just jot down them. And when you sit for a original and to do a serious paragraph, then you can refer them and it helps you to do a very good paragraph. Okay, so writing skills are really important and all of us have to focus on writing. Fine. So spell check, grammar check should be there before you submit your final draft. Okay, thank you. We continue our session with another topic in the next class. Thank you all. Have a good day.